Hi, my name is Stephen Britton. I'm pretty sure you're here because you're looking for a way to lead an anxiety-free life, right? Well, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve that have helped me to get rid of anxiety for good. And if this is something that interests you, then keep listening. Let me start with a few facts about anxiety. Approximately 1 in 4 people will experience a mental health problem each year. Anxiety disorders are the most common mental illness in the US, affecting 40 million adults age 18 and older in the United States alone every year. Anxiety is a debilitating condition that affects almost all aspects of life and can leave people feeling lost, lonely, and scared. I have a story about when I suffered from anxiety that I want to share with you today. It's about how I got rid of my anxiety that dogged me for over 20 years. I suffered from crippling panic attacks, anxiety, insomnia, and social anxiety. It all started way back in college during an economics class. I remember clearly what happened. I was answering a question and mid-sentence I stopped. Suddenly, I was enveloped with fear. I felt my heart racing and I began to go red and sweat. I became suddenly aware of being so self-conscious as if everybody was judging me and mocking me in some way. The economics lecturer asked me if I was okay. I said I was, but I was left thinking what had come over me and that something must be terribly wrong. In the months and years that followed, I continued to suffer more social anxiety, insomnia, and panic attacks, not really understanding why I was experiencing these feelings. All in all, it felt terrifying. I tried everything to get rid of my anxiety. From counseling to NLP courses, nothing seemed to work. Despite my best efforts, I still suffered from anxiety. I became really depressed. The breakthrough came when I started to study anxiety in depth, looking at the root causes of anxiety from a neurochemical perspective. I applied the techniques that I had researched and I started to see results. My anxiety was gone. I was able to be more confident in social situations. My panic attacks disappeared, and for the first time in years, I could sleep throughout the night without waking up. I decided to help other sufferers of anxiety by giving them the techniques that I had learned to help rid myself of anxiety. The results amazed me. People kept telling me how much calmer they felt and free from anxious feelings. I knew that I was onto something. I simply had to share my findings with the world. Today, I remain anxiety-free. So how did I do it? By embracing the truth that hardly anybody knows or is telling you about. The best treatment for anxiety isn't necessarily medication. If you focus on the symptoms of anxiety rather than the causes of anxiety, then you're merely masking the problem. Sure, medication will temporarily relieve you of anxiety, but it won't address the cause. Besides, it has too many side effects. I'm pretty sure most people don't want to be dependent on antidepressants for the rest of their life, with side effects that cause further problems. The pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know that there are alternatives. Otherwise, they would be out of business. The only way to cure anxiety is from within, working with your body to eliminate the root cause of your condition. Let me introduce you to my best-selling program, the Anxiety Freedom Manual, the best anxiety-busting system that teaches you how to eliminate anxiety and panic attacks from your life for good. It's literally the only program you'll ever need to achieve complete anxiety freedom. As it stands, the Anxiety Freedom Manual not only works like crazy, but it works for practically anybody who takes advantage of it. Sure, that's a big claim, but when you see what's inside the Anxiety Freedom Manual, you'll see exactly why the claims are more than true. So how can the Anxiety Freedom Manual actually help you? Actually, there are tons of ways, but here are just a few of them. Firstly, you'll learn how to stop panic attacks right in their track. Secondly, you'll learn how to control your anxious mind. Thirdly, you'll learn how to get a good night's sleep so that you wake up feeling refreshed and free from anxious thoughts. Fourthly, you'll learn how to banish stress and embarrassment associated with anxiety and improve your confidence in social situations. Fifthly, you'll learn how to increase your energy and gain better health and self-esteem, plus much more. Okay, enough with the cold hard facts and raving reviews. although I do have a lot more where those came from. By now, you may be thinking, sure, this all looks great, but this sounds like it's going to be pretty expensive. So just how much are you asking me to pay for this thing? Well, there's no doubt in my mind you've seen millions of these products on the internet before. And I know most of them are very, very expensive. But here's something I want you to think about. How much would the Anxiety Freedom Manual be worth to you if you were finally able to achieve the breakthrough you've been fighting tooth and nail for? To finally experience more freedom from anxiety and be able to do what you want when you want. Tell me, what price would you happily pay for that? $400? $600? If you choose to take advantage of this offer, I'm only asking you to pay just $37. Honestly, this program is worth much more than that to me, and I know it will be for you as well. However, I want to take it a step further and make this the best deal that I possibly can for you. So, if you do act now, I'll also include a special bonus 100% free. So not only will you be getting the Anxiety Freedom Manual at the best price available, you'll also get a free ebook on natural depression cures, 3 free healthy eating guides, hundreds of minutes worth of relaxing sleep audio music, and a time management ebook. So basically, if you order the Anxiety Freedom Manual, you get everything I just mentioned above, totally free. But you have to purchase today. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention that if you are completely unhappy with the Anxiety Freedom Manual, which I highly doubt you will be, then you'll get every penny you paid back within 60 days of your purchase. To get started, click on the Add to Cart button below this video and begin your journey towards anxiety freedom today.